Loud and clear. All right. 1 second. To the east. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us his truth. Shalom to the sincere Akyam out there, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children that are holding themselves in sincerity, maintaining themselves. Alright, Shalom, Tabernacle of David. So, AI and mind control. Alright, it's your brother Yaramia Kazak, back with hopefully another quick, edifying lesson in transit. AI and mind control, right? I was watching this show on Netflix, man, the 100, and I had watched it years ago when it first started to come out, and now later on, married and all that, whatever, I'm watching it with my wife because I was like, it's a good show, you know, based upon everything that's going on right now. So we watching it again, and I don't remember too much of it, but I remember some certain parts. So now it's at the part where it's this thing called the City of Light, right? And it's basically an AI that let off the nukes. In the show, it lets you know that this AI program went forth and let off the nukes, basically, and it was no control over it. Okay, and she basically destroyed the planet. Alright, and that's how they saying that the nukes went off, because this is the 100 is post-apocalypse, you know, post-nuclear warfare and all of that, and they live in it. We know that ain't happening in America, right, or whatever. They had went up into space because that's what they want to do, and then came back to the planet and lived. But anyway, the main part I want to zone in on is the AI. So season 3, it's this guy, man, Jaha, one of their old commanders. He's got them taking the C-hip basically, but it's not in a inserted C-hip form. It's just they're taking it like a pill, right? And once you take that, all your pain goes away. All your painful memories, all your suffering, you know, automatically goes away. So this is getting back to what I was thinking about, man. The C-hip, it's articles and things based upon it, on it. It's gonna have the ability to, well, the government is gonna have the ability to place thoughts in your mind, alright, and make you believe certain things. They're gonna be able to put white Jesus in your head, right? They're gonna be able to, you're gonna believe, especially if you got that C-hip, you're gonna believe Project Bluebeam. You're gonna believe that all this stuff is happening to you. It's this part in season 3 where it's this chick, Raven. She's going against the grain. She took it, but now she's actually realizing what's going on, that she can't remember her friends, she can't remember her family or nothing, right? So she's trying to get the C-hip out of her. But then what happens? The C-hip takes over her entire body, and she becomes like in a zombie state. And then everybody else that took it is in a zombie state on the show. Once again, man, they make their tongue, they fall over their tongue. They showing you everything. So basically she lost control of her body. And anybody that takes that C-hip, the WEF, right, they're gonna be able to place in your mind thoughts, and you're gonna, they can tell you that your body's on fire, man. You start dropping and rolling. They can do that. Alright, this is the type of technology that Satan is working with. Alright, so easily people are gonna believe Project Bluebeam. Easily they could put in that C-hip, for those that have it, that, hey, those brothers on the corners are enemies. They're the demons or whatever. They could put in that C-hip and then have these people that took it coming out here trying to take us out, right? So, you know, it's interesting that they put that in that show, man, the 100. Alright, mind control. And they've been doing mind control for various decades, man, via drugs. Alright, It was this show on Netflix talking about when they was what was it, man? They was messing around with this drug in the 70s. Dang, I can't really remember the drug, but I remember it made a dude walk straight out of a window on like a 15th store building. He just walked straight off the window. Dang, it's one of those, man, it's one of those drugs, but it's like CIA was messing around with it. And they realized, hey, it can make people do this. And that's how they've been doing certain mass shootings and things like that. Got these people hooked on these type of drugs. And it's nothing more than them just taking the technology, upgrading it, and placing it to a C-hip, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what? It's gonna have power. Satan is gonna work miracles, you know, vain miracles, but look that dude that got it right now in his brain, that's a so-called miracle, man, on the left-handed side, right? So Satan's gonna have that type of power, you know, for a temporary time to work certain miracles and have people believing, because they're gonna be deceived, man. Majority of the world is gonna be deceived, not the elect, not the remnant, but majority of the world is gonna be like, yo, we should take it. Look, this dude couldn't walk, now he's able to walk. This dude couldn't talk, now he's able to talk. He couldn't see, now he's able to see, etc., etc. It's going to have to sound really good, because everybody, I heard these Jake out here talking about nobody would take that, everybody knows what it is. But Jake, man, Jake gonna fold under pressure. When they talk about you can't pay, you can't buy or sell, Jake is gonna fold under pressure, because that's what Jake does. Alright? Especially if Jake ain't been building up their faith and building up their spirit. Jake gonna crack, man. Crack like man, they gonna crack like a old chip, man. Jake is done. Alright? Only the true men that's been trusting in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi are gonna make it through that, and their families. And you know, the true women that's maintaining themselves in order. So back to the show 100. So basically, on the show, the AI program, which is AI, and they have AI right now, and it's just like that. She's able to tell everybody and make everybody do everything, and just straight zombie mode, right? It's just straight zombie mode. And that's what you are when you in the world and you're not, you know, woke. You're not awakened, right? When you don't got the spirit in you, you in zombie mode, because you're doing what the government wants you to do. Simply, you're being complacent in this thing, man. You just moving around with the times, blah blah blah. Every new thing you're going with it. Like all these people right now, what they on? Diddy. That's what they looking at. That's what they distracted at. Not realizing what's going on in Israel, man. Shit is heating up. Iran is about to take out Israel. Like it's getting real hot over there. And we know it won't come to pass yet, because certain prophecies have to manifest themselves, you know, and pass. But it's hot. That's the thing. And people need to pay attention to that. But people are paying attention to what? Diddy. They paying attention to I don't know, man, whatever it is, man. You know, the stars of heaven are falling. The boy Dr. Dre had a stroke. All right, the stars of heaven are falling, man. The boy Jay-Z is next. All these clowns who's been doing this wickedness for all these type of years, man, they down. Because, you know, also, what are they a part of? That's another part of, I just thought about it, the Wada Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, mind control. Beyonce, all these clowns, they have been placing our people under spells and mind control. That's witchcraft. Got you going to a concert and basically place you under a spell. That's mind control, man. Out here, all these rappers, man, Jake got their salt took away from him. Why all of them sound the same? Everybody sound like these dumbass mainstream rappers, man. Alright? Even when Jake say they gonna go make music in the truth, they still sound just like these rappers, man. Yeah, but I'm talking about Yahawah Bahasham, but you still sound the same. You still sound worldly. Alright? It's mind control, man. Jake ain't even got no uniqueness about him. Ain't got no understanding. Alright, come on, man. So it's like, what's that scripture? having the salt, but the flavor be took away, you know, loosely quoting. That's what it is. Jake, you was born with the salt, but the world can take the flavor away from the salt, man, following after Satan. And that's nothing more than mind control. And those that take the C-hip, you're gonna be uniformity with it, with this world even more. Especially when the government is placing thoughts in your head. They can place thoughts in your head to take yourself out. Those mass shootings, right? You research the mass shootings, because that's another form of mind control. All those prescription drugs that those people was on. If you go and look at them, I promise you about 90% of them was on drugs. Prescribed by physicians, prescribed by doctors. Alright? If you really go look at the mass shootings, about 90% of them was on drugs. And they were, you know, given drugs by doctors for a long amount of time until basically it drove them to do the act that they did. So pay attention to, and then this is you can go and, man, these are silent weapons for quiet wars. All right, going back to the book of Behold the Pale Horse. Psychological. These are quiet, silent weapons for quiet wars. Right? They attacking in a silent way. They getting men to do their dirty work. Right? And, you know, that's pretty much all I had. You can preset with that with Revelations 13, 16, you know, Revelations 14 and 9, and also I think 16 and 10, maybe in the 16th chapter, the swords. They're gonna have these swords on their bodies. All right, breaking out in sicknesses and stuff like that. Pestilence for all those that take the mark. The C-hip, M-A-R-K, man, the charagma, right? So it's many things going on, and the beast system is you know, just about there, and they pretty much got it ready. They just about to perfect it and bring it out. Alright, Esau Edom is damn near ready, man, to do their next move, and they gonna make their next move their best move, because what, Satan comes down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time. So their next move is gonna be their best move. That's why they preparing so damn hard for April 8th. But that ain't the end. Alright? You know, it's going a major distraction. A lot of things going on. But it's gonna be a lot of, hey, Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi about to turn the judgment up, man. We after the Pesach. Okay? More signs in the heavens. Brothers will not actually be able to see the devil's comet on April 8th unless you got a telescope or binocular. Now on April 24th, April 23rd, April 24th, brothers will be able to see the devil's comet with the naked eye, right, in the sky. So that's another thing. You know, if brothers be like, where's the devil coming? You know, it's not gonna be visible unless you have a telescope. Now, but understand this, tonight is April 4th, right? You will be able to see the planets in the sky. Alright, that's another thing, signs and wonders. And then after the eclipse, I believe you will be able to see the planets in the sky. They're gonna be perfectly aligned. You know, I believe it was 5 planets. They're gonna be perfectly aligned. I'll go find that article, man. But the planets are gonna be aligned tonight, and afterwards, after the eclipse, they're gonna be aligned. It's just nothing but Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, man, lining things up. Signs and wonders, signs in the heavens, all of that going forth and showing us great things. So once you look up and you see that, you see the, you know what it is. Hey, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Alright, so pay attention. If any brothers want to check out that show, The 100, you know, it's a okay show. Solid show. It's got agenda though. All these shows are full of agenda, man. But the AI, the C-hip is heavy in that show. Alright, Shalom, Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham to you and your household. The C-hip is heavy in that show, and basically showing you what they want to do, how when you take that thing, they're going to be able to control you, manipulate your mind, make you feel certain things, make you act a certain way, and all of that. So, with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us the truth. Shalom to the sincere Akyam, 144,000, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children. I get that for you. Coming from the brother Nawak, Yahawah, Joel 2:30, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Exactly, man. And that's what's going on, right? With all these signs. It's I just posted in the shorts. It's so many astronomical events happening in April alone. Not just talking about the whole year, but in April alone, it's over like 6 events that's gonna happen this month. So Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is heating it up. And that's a sign for us, brothers, not to fear, to know that, hey, he's showing us, we getting to that time. So, yeah, you can look it up and all of that. There's many things happening besides the eclipse. It's many things happening. The eclipse is, a major one, but it's many things happening, right? So, hey, with that being said, shalom, brothers and sisters, shalom.